What up, fam? We rolling? Yeah, we rolling. Alright, so we got a huge lot today. We got a huge lot. It's not as big as Collector John's 80 game lot. Luckily, I think at this point. But we should have some good stuff in here. This is a last minute video at literally 2 a.m. or midnight or something like that. So there's something I forgot to do. Something I forgot to do that I wanted to do was make a video of this. No serious damage to the games. This is gonna take up so much goddamn space. Looks like we got 2 broken cases from this side. And let's not push it, because we're kind of playing Jenga here. The other side's only got what looks like 1 case damaged. 32, what I think is 32 original Xbox games. What I think is 32 original Xbox games. And yeah. We're gonna get right into this in a second. I left these out too, and they weren't completely melted by the time I got to the games. More Kool-Aid than anything. Every time I be pulling these out, I'm like, yeah, I'll get around to eating them, and then they melt. Not much left. We're gonna go down the list of games. The one thing about this lot is that most of these games are offline games. There might be a SpongeBob I wasn't expecting. I do not remember seeing SpongeBob in the lot. I do not remember SpongeBob. That's the number one that I do not remember seeing. This should be Finest Hour, which I already have. I think I only had 7 or 8 of these games. See, I saw that I had Star Wars Episode 3, but I did not see Episode 2 in the lot to begin with, so I don't know if they threw a couple games in. But those are two that I did not expect to have. So we'll count them real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. I counted 39. So I'm not sure what these two are here. Indiana Jones and Terminator. So if I'm counting 39, and I thought there was only 32, I don't really remember Destroy All Humans supposed to be in there, but maybe it was. It looks like they went straight into the box, bro, because I think they might be in the same damn order as the lot. But either way, starting off with game number 1, Mega Man Collection. I do not believe I've ever owned a Mega Man game. If I did, it was probably digitally, and I might not have known about it. So, Mega Man Anniversary Collection says contains 10 classic Mega Man titles. Hope it's got some new gen, some old gen. I'd really like to fall in love with a series like Mega Man because I don't have a lot of history with Mega Man, and all I know is back in the day it was kind of euphoric thinking that you might get to play a game that uncapped. A game like this was pretty top notch back in the day, um, especially when you think like anime or fan fiction or any of that kind of stuff. Mega Man was kind of a one-hit wonder title for a lot of kids. I think it was a big deal. Let's open this. That Mega Man disc looks great. I'm starting to think all these might be refurbished, which I'm not gonna ever complain about a refurbished disc that works. Alright, here's a game I've never heard of. Just by looking at it, it looks like my kind of game. Um, it's on that badass level as I forget the name of that damn game. It's an OG Xbox game I'm referring to, but this reminds me of it, and I'm not sure what it's called. It was like that, the Alligator Warrior, the Alligator Commando. You play as him, and then you also play as the Marine. I was just playing that the other day. I forget what it's called. I got it in the collection. Rogue Trooper. Not sure what it's about. Wreak Revenge. Your Way, high intensity action, experience the future of war, online multiplayer action, up to 4 players cooperative, and complete objectives online. So it looks like this might be on its own level for like Space Marine is what it looks like to me. That'd be sweet. Rogue Trooper, never played it. Okay, I bought this. This was a bonus for buying the lot. Was Spider-Man 2 because the disc that I had for Spider-Man 2, I haven't checked it, so I don't know if there's anything wrong with it. But like if it's bendable or if it's fake or what. But mine never played, so I'm replacing that with Spider-Man 2. A clean copy. I'll have artwork. I'll have official artwork, not just fake artwork. Uh, Immediately, I think I'm gonna put that in the keep pile. That's 3 for the keep pile, and we're gonna keep going. We got Mafia. Here's a game that I already own. Wait, we gotta check that Spider-Man disc. I don't even think we checked Road Trooper. They're not refurbished. This one's pretty scratched. The Spider-Man disc is not mint. It's Got outer scratches on the disc. Here's Rogue Trooper. Here's Rogue Trooper. That one looks mint. Some could be refurbished. Who knows? Mafia's going in the not keep pile. We're not keeping Mafia. I might take the official artwork though. You know, the OEM friggin' factory artwork. Then we got Red Faction 2. This looks like a pretty badass game. I don't know much about it, but it doesn't say it has online, so I doubt it has online. Looks like somebody was selling it for $1.99 after the fact. It is just a campaign, I guess. That's all it really says. Red Faction Guerrilla. Red Faction 2. Red Faction 2. You're gonna check that disc. That disc looks great. I'm gonna keep it. The only thing I do with games that I don't decide to keep would be harvest cases and or artwork for ones that I have made artwork for. I will replace. Stolen is the name of this game. This one looks kind of like a badass. I'll be honest, I don't know the first thing about this. Some of these games, never even heard it. Stolen. Especially if you consider, if you were to consider that, I don't know. I've never really seen this one. This one says Xbox Live Aware. It actually says Xbox Live Aware. So, I'm not sure if they ever did anything with Xbox Live for it, but they might have. And I doubt any of that would move to Insignia unless it was put online at some point. We're gonna keep it. Ghost Recon, the first one. That's going in the not keep pile, but we'll check that disc nonetheless. So that disc looks good, but it's Ghost Recon 1, and I don't think I need a copy of that game, but might swap it out for a better disc or something, or work case. Here's a game called Galleon, another game that I'm completely unfamiliar with. It says from the creators of, and I can't read that. It's covered by a sticker. An instant classic, totally unmissable. Totally unmissable. I don't know what that means by that, but this looks like fake artwork. It really does. This does not look like legit artwork. It's super, it's like, blurry. It's blurry. It looks like it got printed off. Some crappy printer, but, we're gonna check the disc. We got like 39 games here. I wasn't expecting 39, but, I legit thought, it said 30 plus games. If it was 39, it would have been like even more. I mean, we could recount them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 38 games. We got 38 games, I think. And some of these have black cases, like DVD cases. Between that and the cracked Xbox cases, it's going to be hard getting perfect cases because right now I'm kind of hurting for cases. So I might have to harvest some of these black ones and swap them all out later. Get an incoming package. Get an incoming package with fresh cases. That'd be nice. When it comes time. Here's a game that I've always been watching. I've literally always been watching this game, and as you can see, it is Soul Calibur 2. Platinum hits. There's some like Japanese like samurai games that I've always wanted and never really pulled the trigger on or had the opportunity to buy. And Soul Calibur, I would imagine, is just a fighting game, kind of like Tekken or Toshinden for PS. Um, that's what it is. Just looks like a regular fighting game with probably weapons. Yeah, it looks like weapons, shields. So it doesn't look like it's a melee, technically. Well, like a fist combat, fist kick combat. It does look like it has weapons, lots of weapons to choose from, but that'd be something. But transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. Something tells me this one was huge back in the day. I don't know. It seems like getting it was not that easy. So this could be valuable in some sort of way, or um, compared to some of these other games, it might be worth a little bit more, but I'm not sure about that. So most of these cased games, the cheap ones, go for like $8. You can get them cheaper, and you can definitely get them at a higher price. Here's Rocky. Big selling point for the actual lot for me after having played Muhammad Ali in it's a boxing game where you can only play as Muhammad Ali or some other black boxer. And when I seen this head of Rocky, I thought I would definitely at least have that game, right? This is like the game that made me want to buy a lot. It's a boxing game, and you play as, I would assume, Rocky, and I can't remember game names right now for some reason. Yeah, we put Galleon and Soul Calibur in there, in the keep pile. And now we got Rocky, which that disc looks absolutely... It might have a few things on it, but it's not like dirty. Like it might have a little bit of dust on it, but alright. Most of these games are in the keep pile. We only got 2 in the leave it, ditch it pile. Okay, we got Blood Rain 2. $4.99 is what it was going for last it was listed, but this looks like it's this looks like an Aeon Flux to me. Looks like an Aeon Flux where you're an assassin from Diablo 2. That's more the vibe I'm getting from this game. Especially off that front. Look at those weapons she has. Blood Rain 2. Never heard of it, never seen it around. Blood Rain. These are all original Xbox games. I don't know if I mentioned that. Every single one of them is an original Xbox game. And I really wanted some 362. Especially because now it's going to be overpopulated, that shelf that I put them on. We're going to definitely have to start a second shelf now for original Xbox games. Anyways, gun. This is going in the not keep, this is going in the trade-in pile, rather. I don't like this game. Never liked it. I tried it a few times. Couldn't beat the first level or something. This is a classic brick game right here. But maybe I pick it up one day and I just cruise with it. I don't know. It looks like a Bandito game where you play a Bandito. And it looks like it's got some melee combat in there as well. I'm not sure if those are zombies or not. They kind of look like they are zombies. But then they got Indians and cowboy. Bandito. That's going in the harvest pile, trade-in pile. Oh yeah, that's why we're here right here. Lord of the Rings, third age. That's why it had a little bit of everything. It didn't have everything, but it had a little bit of everything. So third age, definite selling point for the lot. I don't know how some of these older Lord of the Rings games play. I'm only used to the GameCube one, Return of the King, that me and my brothers used to love. We grew up on it. Post that, or toss that in the keep pile. Alright, here's my first soccer game. This is the very first soccer game I have ever owned in my entire life. I've never had a soccer game ever. Fun fact, I played soccer when I was six, maybe 7 years old. But after the first year, I went for baseball for like the next 12 years or something, 10 years or something. Probably like 8 years, 8, 9 years. I was just into baseball and umpire. But FIFA Street 2. This sounds kind of badass. Like I want to actually take this for a spin maybe. And it looks like it's even got indoor, but it does say street. So is that indoor? I can't tell. No. It looks like they're playing in like sandlots type shit, like alleys. But that's FIFA Street. We're gonna keep that in the keep pile for now. I should stop saying everything's a selling point for the lot, but and you know it's not the nicest case. I'd definitely swap out this case here for that reason right there, but I'm kind of getting vibes like Stranglehold or I forget that 360 original Xbox game. It was slow mo. It's kind of like the Matrix, but it was Stranglehold is the one that I always had. But there was another game from around this time period that is giving me vibes of just by looking at it. This is kind of like a white man's Yakuza, I think is what this is. Dead to Rights. We gotta look at that. We gotta look at the disc. That disc is immaculate. Yeah, well, actually, it's got a little disc rot, but I've been told there's two types of disc rot, and this type of disc rot is like more of a imperfection than it is disc rot. Alright. Rain of Fire. This game looks absolutely awesome. I don't think I've ever heard of it, and if I had, it was probably at a GameStop when I was younger. Um, I don't know anybody that's had this game. I don't know what I'm holding here. It could be super rare. It could be a fluke. It could be worth nothing. But it says fight with fire, and it looks like there's a giant dragon. There's dragons. You're piloting some kind of spaceship or tank or artillery. Not a spaceship, a plane, tank, artillery. Um, and you're fighting dragons. Maybe I have heard of this, but I didn't really pay attention or something because I don't know. Rain of Fire. I'm trying to get out of the case, but it's not wanting to get out of the case. That needs to be washed. I'm gonna wash this disc really quick. Yeah, it definitely needed that. As with the last 4 games, that's going in the keep pile. We have 3 in the trade-in pile. Here's another one for the trade-in pile. GoldenEye Rogue Agent. I have this game. Thought it was going to be a GoldenEye remaster. I've talked about it before, and it has some aspects that make you think that it's next-gen GoldenEye, but it's not really for me, I think. We have it in the collection nonetheless, and that's going as a dupe in the trade-in pile. Here's the next 007 game. Everything or Nothing. This game, this one looks pretty badass too, but 1 to 2 players, HDTV 480p. Looks like you ride a motorcycle. Looks like you fight some. These look like army guys that you're fighting here. Well, if it's a GoldenEye game, it can't be that bad. But this is one GoldenEye game that I did not have. Kind of bummed. Most of these games are offline, almost all of them. But maybe with System Link or something, or that one game where we saw how it could be. Whoa. What is this? Here's another one for the trade-in pile, but we have somebody try to get the codes off these. The problems with scratching these is that they never seem to come off right, so you can't read them. They're like always smeared, like heavily. So I think even back in the day, it might have been a huge problem with those. That disc don't look good, you can see. Yeah, this is probably the worst disc so far. This is a game called Desert Storm 2: Back to Baghdad. We're gonna put this in the trade-in pile because I think I own it. I assume I own it, but it technically that back-to-back game, I could have the first or the third, and I'm not sure if I have the second one. But anyways, we got a game here called the Vex. I've been hearing more about this game, I think, or maybe I haven't, but I think somebody mentioned it on a video yesterday, and other than that, I had never heard of it. I don't even know what it is. Vex kind of looks like a Hobbit game, like the same kind of feel as that Hobbit game from OG Xbox. It's just like you take on one guy and maybe you pick up like jewels or something or hearts, and you run around like doing platforming and stuff like that. Like where there's pickups that affect your health, or there's a meter that you gotta feed, something like that. I do not own this game, and it's not in the greatest condition, but we're going to put it in the keep pile, and we're going to harvest a case for it too, because look at that. Here's another one that I'm really happy to add to the collection, was X-Men Legends. We have Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and having almost beat Ultimate Alliance on the Switch before I got rid of it. We got super far in that game and got stuck because of stats and not enough grinding experience. But this is just an X-Men game, and I'm really happy that I have it. I could harvest all the cases I want, but some of these are just going to have bad stickers or cracks. I mean, I'm not going to have enough to completely harvest complete perfect cases. I mean, there's no way. These games have seen it, dude. These games have seen the time of day, dude. Yeah, that's a really bad case. Really bad case. It's got like gunk on it. But, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I have probably the most desired original Xbox Star Wars now in my collection. That's got to be one of the... That one right there has got to be highly sought after. If it's not, I don't know, like, what people are looking for. Hello? Hey, Daniela. Anyways, Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3. The ultimate Jedi action experience. This one's got some weird, like, disc rot on it that I've seen on a few discs that I don't... It's always the hardest to clean. Of something that will clean, it is the hardest. It's got white ring around the center ring. And I think that's legit just pure disc rot, that white ring. And we're going to try and clean that immediately. You know what it looks like? It looks like friggin' whiteout. Like somebody just ran whiteout around the disc. It's not really coming off. It's not really coming off. That might have helped a little bit, but Revenge of the Sith needs some maintenance. It's going in the keep pile. Let's see here. That's The Sims. I'm not sure which one I have in the collection, but The Sims. The Sims. So I have I can't even find it, dog. Where is it, bro? So I have Conflict Desert Storm 1. So the second one I definitely need. And I'm not seeing The Sims. I'm not seeing The Sims. You know, I traded The Sims. That's what happened. So I'm gonna have 3 new copies of The Sims. Let's see what kind of condition they're in. I had a copy of one of the Sims games and I traded it. Also, I did not have Back to Baghdad. I had the first one. So we're taking both of those and putting them in the keep pile. Sims 2. Forget which PC Sims used Rosebud, but that was by far the most played, loved, and remembered Sims game was the one that used Rosebud as the money glitch. And in fact, I even found most of them to be unplayable compared to that original game, whichever one it was, first, second. There's another one in here. It's called Bustin' Out, which I've heard of many times, but here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Destroy All Humans. Here is an unplayable game that you can spend hours playing. I love Destroy All Humans. I think a lot of people have always loved Destroy All Humans, and I think this game here, being the second one, might be one of the last Destroy All Human games that I have not played. Make war, not love. You know, it's kind of a fucking shame, though, that it's got whiteout in there, or Discrot. It's got the same shit. I swear somebody's running a lucrative business where they're putting whiteout in the center of the disc. Or it could just be Discrot. Who the fuck knows? You don't really want to mess with it too much because you know it's probably gonna spread it. Let's destroy all humans. The disc is in great shape. It looks like it may have even been resurfaced. I think it's got a scuff. I think these are scuffs on the top, but I'm really hoping they're not cracks. Can't wait to pop that one in. Destroy all humans too. Here's a game everyone's got. Pretty happy this is the game that has. I think I'd be happy about that being one of the only ones with damage, because I might have needed this, because I might need that. Let's see, the Halo. Holy shit, we're not keeping it. We're not keeping it. That's going in the trading pile. Halo 1. Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. Never heard of it. It's an EA game. I am Grognak, or whatever the fuck his name is. I am Grook or some shit his name is. I am Grook or some shit. I've never seen this game though. It looks like he's a playable character. Maybe that's... No, he's just leaning up against a fucking plank. That's Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. This is not the game that I thought it was when I seen Oddworld. There's some other Oddworlds out there. I'm not sure how this varies from the other Oddworlds or what they're about. It's going in the keep pile. NFL Street, another one that I'm happy to see, being one of the only ones without a case or anything, because I already have this game. That's going in the trading pile. Sims busting out. I would really like to see one of these Sims games play like the old PC Sim game. I don't know. I know it's got the potential to move over to controller and console, but so far I haven't really seen it yet, and I've only played one on console. I think it was the first one. I'm not sure. Sims a heavy popular game, man. Back in 2098, The Sims was lit. Like, everybody was on Sims. Sims was the real deal. Here's a game that we played the E3 demo as a homebrew game. One of my only homebrew games. I don't have a super ton of them, but I got a few handfuls of homebrew games. This was the E3 demo that I played, and it was a pretty fire demo, but it was super basic and not much to do. It just looked like it might have an okay storyline or something to it in one day, but like, that's Bionicle, everyone. We're gonna check the case. We didn't check busting out CD, I don't think. That looks good. The case is in backwards. No manual on that one. I haven't been shouting out manuals. I really should. This freaking Sims busting out super scratched. You bet you can pick that up. Yeah, that looks fucking. Guilty Gear 2. Guilty Gear 2. Looks like an anime game. This looks like a Japanese at its core game. If you look at the back of it, it's like a lot of sword play and shit. It would not be a bad idea. It looks good, man. It looks like they're looking for anime to watch, and they're trying to make games too. Anyways, Sarge's motherfucking War. This was an N64 classic that legit made me want to buy an Xbox and play more of it. Never did, and now that we have it, we're gonna harvest and some proper stuff for this. I'd like to see this being a perfect, flawless disc. And for 20 years, it was probably open most of those years, but it looks like it'll definitely be playable. Definite scratches though, not bad for an old disc without a case, proper case. All right, we got mother freaking SquarePants, SpongeBob, the movie, Bikini Bottom. No, this is SpongeBob the movie. This is not Battle for Bikini Bottom. This is SpongeBob the movie. This looks a little bit trippier than the Battle for Bikini Bottom. I've heard good things about Battle for Bikini Bottom, so I don't know what people are thinking about this, but yeah, I really wanted a SpongeBob game, so that's pretty cool. Like, I've forever wanted a SpongeBob game and never got one. Anyway, Star Wars Knights Old Republic. I do own this game already. Actually, I think the first one. I'm not sure, but this is the first game. This is the first case that does not have a game at all. So maybe we'll come across a disc, or maybe we won't. But I didn't even get a case out of that deal. Green case. I'm not sure what's supposed to be in here, but this is the second one. Indiana Jones and the Emperors. So there's supposed to be an Indiana Jones game in here. It even says Xbox. There was no game in there. So that's 2 without a game. It looks like they're throwing cases my way at this point. When I said there was only 22 games, and we got 2 without cases, 3 without cases, it looks like they're replacing some of these, giving me extra cases for some of these. Yeah, here's another one. It's an empty case. They were probably trying to fill it out. If we had 28 games and 4 of them were empty, that's 24 games. What do we got in this Halo 10? We got the disc. I'm pretty sure they said play disc was missing, and it is. It's just the limited edition collector's. So I did give my brother Michael a copy of Halo 2 limited edition. This exact copy, not this exact type of copy. Last Christmas, so a few months ago. And the main reason that I was upset about separating it from the collection was the collector's edition. So getting this back plus the 10 is it was in order. So anyways, that's the games. That's going in the keep pile. If you look here, those are empty cases. These 5 games are trade-in or harvest, and that's the keep stack. These are mostly dupes. That's what that is. But there's the keep stack. Anyways, I gotta clean up. It's like gonna be 3 a.m. It's going on 3 a.m. So thanks for watching, everybody. We are going to peace out, I think. It was pretty legit. We just opened 34 games. I checked 34 games about, and other than just having played Com Night, Halo MCC modded Mondays through the Halo Classic Hub, that being awesome, my buddy Kevin also asked me to stand up at his wedding, and he might have mentioned that I would be the best man, which is epic. So, looking forward to going to the wedding, and I wanted to say Halo Classic Hub is on top of their shit. If you guys are looking to play Classic Halo, they have game nights like 4 to 5 days a week. So, show love, support, and join the Discords. Given Discords, you can join my Discord, Game Hub. We could point you in the right direction, or just go straight to Classic Hub, man. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. There's the new rack setup. Yeah, we only got 2 consoles there for now. My 360s RGH'd, 2 of them should be back momentarily. And then we will see exactly what's going on with that. Anyways, we are done for tonight, so peace, everybody, peace. You can't go home, but you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Peace.